Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Startup Duniya. Today, I'm joined by Mr. Sandeep Kumar, the founder and CEO of Zerny.in. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here today.
Thanks, Samri. Thank you for having me here. Good to know. Yeah, it's like good platform. I have been seeing around all of this platform, and it's like good to connect. Yeah.
Great, sir. So, to begin our conversation, I would first like to understand what sparked your interest. What was your inspiration to start something of your own to become an entrepreneur?
See, if you look at anything which happens from if you are nearby to that problem, right? So if you're there in the problem, like started from when I was in Yatra.com. So I've seen there is so many issues on the hotel side when the customer goes and all that. So we thought of coming up with a brand called, an hotel experience where you don't have an issue with breakfast timing, kids stay and all that stuff. And I quit that and I started Ayali, which is from scratch. We built that hotel from scratch, and then it moved into very lean and mean model, and we become profitable in just 2 years. So these were like key thing which we learned that if you have a product, you need to get into a core. Your first thing is you need to get into a unit economics, right? So if your unit economics is right, you are going to grow. So we fixed that those issues and we become profitable in just 2 years. So of course this needs a highest execution disciplines on that side, and you always have to be on the toes. So you can't compromise a single level. So these market gaps were nobody was filling it up. So now there are so many people saying that yeah they're coming up. There are so many hotels come up, and same way the alley has done on that way. Then journey is just not started at a one go and all that stuff, which is like I've been meeting a couple of travel agents. I met almost around 300-400 agents one-on-one in the B city, C cities, and rural areas also. That what problem they face. So I think there's too many issues within those agents also that they try to do it, but they don't have any a single platform where they can do everything at one go. So currently, a one query if they have to do, it takes around a day for them. They send it to somebody else, somebody send to somebody else. So there is no unified platform where they can just do it around 5 minutes and go. So that's where journey has perceived, right? So we started last year, and now it's operational for last 4 months and doing good.
That's great, sir. So, what key lessons that you learned in, from your corporate life? Earlier, you were in corporate, you worked with Yatra, and what kind of learnings did you take from there that helped you become the entrepreneur you are here today?
See, what I learned that as I said earlier, that unit economics matters. Growth which is not sustainable, I don't count it as a growth. Right? So
Mm-hmm.
there are so many people who is building as a growth structure, but for me, it is a unit economics and profitability.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you make money, then you are there to survive. If you don't make money, you are not going to be surviving in this this environment which is there, right? It's very competitive and all that big players, new players are coming up with so much money in the pocket, but the company who is making money from day zero, they are all surviving very well, right? So the what I key learning is like growth without sustainability is not a growth.
Mm-hmm.
So think on economy, unit economics and move on and create something which is there to empower the people there. It
Mm-hmm.
is just not that somebody should grow with you, grow through you. It should be grow with you. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to have those kind of people around. So that's the way we think about from journey per se also, that the agent should grow with us, not through us, right? So that's the philosophy which I learned, and this is what we are building.
That's great, sir. So now talking a bit more on Zerny.in, like you mentioned that it aims to be a platform where travel agents, your B2B partners and all get to kind of, reduce their workload time,
Right.
reduce their query time as well. So can you walk me through how Zerny uses AI to simplify the packaging for travel agents?
See what happens currently, a normal scenario, an agent gets a query from his agency, send it for hotel to somebody else, flight to somebody else, or they have different platform for different things. So most of the platform in India and globally, it is just flight plus hotel, right? If he has to add a car, he has to get some sightseeing and all the thing, they have to get into a DMC. So
Mhm.
there they have to send an email, rate negotiation, all that stuff happens, right? And it
Mhm.
takes around 3 to 4 hours. The agent who knows about it, The one who doesn't know about it, he sent to another agent, another layer wise things are happening, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that takes so much of time for that agent who, they, if the query receives at 9 o'clock in the morning, he's able to respond it by the evening, right? So
Yeah,
by that time, the customer is not sitting there, right?
of course.
He will
They'll
go
book the
somewhere
fast
else.
later.
All his effort goes into vain. So what we are trying to do is that build everything in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Get into your system, do your flight, hotels, everything at one place, compare it, see it, quote it, book it, and move. So the
Mm-hmm.
same agent who will be able to serve just 5 to 6 customer in a day, now with the system which we have, from this they can be able to serve more than 15 customers in a
Mm-hmm.
day. Right. So first connect to the customer is very important, which nobody is solving it right now in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just people are empowering them with the inventory, right? Hotel supply and flight supply, but nobody's empowering them with tech that they can build entire thing in one go. So
Mm-hmm.
this is where we have the AI-enabled engine, where it is starting from the itinerary building to flight customizations and everything. And everything is measured in a way that you have one cart, like an Amazon experience, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to buy single flight hotels and all that stuff. You just get into it, add it, pay once, done.
Mm-hmm. So to further this conversation, like where do you see exactly the biggest gaps in the traditional B2B consolidators today?
See, the biggest gap is, it is like fragmented supplies, fragmented distributions, and agility to combine everything in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Somebody is good at hotels, somebody good at flights, somebody good at attractions, somebody good at cars. Right? So there is no unified platform where anybody can go and everything will get it in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So there's a major gap which we are facing.
Mm-hmm. So, like coming to the partnerships that Zerny has, what made Kelton the right partner for building your Zerny's AI foundation?
See, any company who has to grow at a faster pace, you need a right partner for that particular thing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Kelton being an industry leader on AI tech and entrepreneurship tech level, they are the best team I have ever found. We met a couple of, more guys on that level, but we didn't find the, as compared with Kelton, anyone else there. Kelton is the best team. They have a best enterprise solution, best AI team, and the deep tech knowledge of enterprise level guys. They
Mm-hmm.
are serving most of the India's biggest companies right now, starting from aviation to hospitality to insurance to all those companies, and globally they are present. So we decided, we shook hand, and now we need a right partner to speed up the things. So that's where Kelton has come up in this space, and
Mm-hmm.
we are happy that we are it's a very rightly placed, and we are building it so fast that nobody would have imagined it.
Mm-hmm. So, how has this collaboration changed the way that you anticipate to kind of scale as an SME founder?
See, we are not building for today, right? I mean, we are building for like tomorrow. So for today, people are already built in, right? And we are thinking of next 30 years down the line, that how the travel will shape up, how the Gen Z travel will start, how they will start experiencing it, how agent is going to fulfill the next generation of travel agents will come in the market. How will they take it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we are building for tomorrow, not for today. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
that is going to be a major differentiator. And being AI at the place, this is going to change the overall game. We'll be the first one to introduce from scratch level AI.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it is going to be an AI from day zero. Whereas people are now, impaneling AI on the existing platform, but we are building it through the AI since day zero in the inception. This is how we are building it, right?
Mm-hmm. So this is a different kind of question here, but then like right now you can see in retail, in e-commerce, there is an inflow of agentic AI that is coming in, that agents are making the purchases. So how do you anticipate this transforming the B2B travel scenario?
See, if you look at the agent used to be an order taker till now,
Mm-hmm.
right? They are highly skilled. They are the best professionals. They know ins and out. We want to combine the entire AI and the LLM knowledge to this model, and make that agent an experience creator,
Mm-hmm.
not an order taker.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he can do everything. He can design. He knows everything, but he doesn't have a tool to draw it and make it that way. So
Mm-hmm.
we are building it in a way that he can make it and push it to his customer.
Mm-hmm.
So retail, as far as retail is concerned, the same thing will happen. If you go to any of the retail unit, like a Shoppers Stop, you go select all the section, you go select all those stuff, your watch to your perfume to your clothing to your anything, business suits and everything, and you go to one counter and bill it and go.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Does travel has that?
Not yet.
Right? So this
Yeah.
is what. So why, if you experience it that side, why can't you experience it here?
Mm-hmm.
There you are going physically, there you are going digitally also, that you go online shopping on Myntra and all that stuff. But at the same time, you don't have, a single platform, single place there you can go and just connect and done.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Definitely.
So this is what we are building it in a cohesive level where we are, that's what I said, we are not building for today, we are building for
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow. Right? The
Definitely.
today is already there, right? So today, if you live in today, there are so many things happening. So we are building for tomorrow, which is like, there's 30 years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So
And what kind of challenges are you like currently facing? What have you faced earlier, and what are you currently anticipating to face while growing Zerly?
see, I don't see any challenges if I recall unit economics is right. Market is huge. It's a 20 billion market, right?
Mm-hmm.
And out of this 20 billion, the structured B2B companies are just combining around $3 billion, right? So there is a $17 untapped fragmented market which is available. So this is how I think about it, right? This is going to be a next generation, next level of thought process where everything digital, but at the same time, at the core, it is empathetical also for the agents. So as I said, that I don't want agent to be order taker. See, they can be a experience creator.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, they don't have a tool to do it. We
Yeah.
are trying to have that to, to give them that capacity of, process where they can do everything in a one go and, maximize their earnings, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if you also look at currently, the supply chains are completely fragmented.
Yeah.
So somebody buys from somewhere, then that goes to somewhere else, and then that goes to the agent. So the four layer of commissions goes in and out, and then the end agent sometimes they get expensive. If he quote the customer, it gets expensive. There also they feel, boss, my price is outpriced
Mm-hmm.
because some B2C companies are already serving at a cheaper price. So the agent earning goes for a toss, whereas the customer is owned by that last mile agent.
Yeah.
So you're not giving him that space that directly connected, right?
Yes.
You just have one connector and done.
Yes, exactly.
So there
Uh,
is no challenge per se, you can say, that we are perfectly aligned. The team is brilliant, and we don't see any challenge as of now, right? But
mhm.
nobody has seen future. But yeah, we are ready for all those things since we have already seen all those ups and downs, right? So we have already planned in place, so there is no issues.
That's great. So coming down in the like next 5 years, maybe a couple more, what is next for Zerny's expansion and the new partnerships beyond Kelton?
See, for technology, we are completely, now frozen with Kelton out. We'll be using it. They're the best team we have found it. For second thing, which we'll be doing it like, that overall inventory supply integration at one single platform. That's the next level of growth, which I'm seeing it. Then, moving into out of India market, also the global market, right?
Mhm.
There, that is also, those agents are also underserved. Right,
Mhm.
that also is going to be a key market for us. So next 5 years, first strengthen the Indian team, and after that we'll move out of India and we'll become a global player. So idea is to become a global player and take our pie there.
Mhm. And how do you see India's B2B travel tech space evolving in the next couple of years then?
It's going to be great, and it's going to be a very very interesting thing in India, right? Because so many people are trying to revamp their old system to new one, right? And the better part for us that we are starting from new one only.
Mhm.
Right. So for us, it's a quite encouraging that we are building it from scratch. So and the old companies are trying to come to the pace that now they need to have AI, they need to have all those stuff. But for them, it will take time because they already have old system. They can't let go that. And travel tech is important because you have a travel companies now. The next generation travel agents has come. They
Mhm.
are good, digital savvy guys. Earlier, the digital savvy guys was 25% only out of 3 lakh agent in India. So only 25% agent was digitally savvy, right? So
Mhm.
whereas this is growing. So now the next generation of travel and tour operators are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Even some housewives sitting at home at the free time, they want to do it, but they don't have any tool to do it, right?
Yeah. So to build
So
that.
if we enable them with these kind of product and an AI enable things where the error chances of error is negligible because it's all AI driven, so your chances of error is almost zero.
Mm-hmm.
So your accuracy level is going to be 99.9%. So then everybody can become a travel agent on the go. So we wanted to get into the place where we can be a Paytm of travel. So anybody can use it, just log in and do it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, that's a really great vision. I'm actually wishing the
Yeah.
best.
Thank you so much.
As a closing note, I would definitely like to know and let our audience know as well, what is one piece of advice you would give to the future entrepreneurs?
So see, I'll very honestly, what I learned, I can only say that everybody has their own views, but I would say from day zero, keep an eye on your unit economic, right? So unit economics is important, and your execution discipline. No matter what, don't deviate from there. Whatever market says, let it be. Your business is your business. You are an entrepreneur. It's your hard-earned money, your efforts. Let's focus on first unit positivity, then focus on growth with your own money first. Then the rest all will follow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there is a dual trap that you growth or this, but growth which is not sustainable is not a growth. This is my personal view, and I would say all the entrepreneurs coming going to be there now. Just focus on unit economics. If you are positive at a unit economic level, you are done.
Definitely. Thank you so much, sir, for having this conversation with us today. It was a pleasure learning from your experience and understanding the basics of something such as, B2B travel space. This is something personally I have not looked into that much. It is something that I read about a couple of days ago, and I'm like, okay, that is something definitely growing in that space. And it's something that's usually hidden from the consumer's end. So
Right.
it is quite interesting to learn about this. And thank you so much, sir, for this conversation.
My pleasure, Amit. It's good to connect with you, and thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir.